Welcome back to the PIST N Broke Podcast, episode 5, with me, Joe, Brandon, and Brett.
Hello.
Hi. First things first, we're going to talk about the new Honda Civic Type R. It's been out for a little while in the U.S., and
beautiful.
First thoughts on it, Brett.
It's beautiful.
Looks like a Subaru.
Looks like a Subaru?
That looks like a Subaru WRX. Anyway,
I don't know if it does.
Your choice.
A little bit, yeah, I could see that.
What?
What's your viewpoints on it?
No,
I just say it looks beautiful, and I wouldn't mind owning one.
Well, first things on it is the price is way out of whack versus the $35,000 MSRP. If it was actually sold at that or close to that, it would be a fantastic car in my eyes. But there's other cars that are more money for, or more value for the money, like the Golf Type R or the Golf R, and I don't know.
An Impreza STI.
Nah, they're pretty up there.
How about
They're
BRZs?
45 grand. It's the same price.
It's 45 grand.
Okay, it's better than 60,000 they're asking for it.
Well, it's weird when you
I could
look
buy a
it
Dodge
up.
Viper for 60 grand. That's way better than a Civic Type R.
Yeah, but when you look them up, they say that it's 32, and then you fucking go to buy them and you end up spending 60. Is there a reason for that?
Inflation.
Markup from the dealer.
So it's most basically you're buying the last one by the time you get there. It's like, oh, by the way, we said it was 30. Here's 60,000. How about that? Does that sound good to you? No.
Shoot, yeah, it does.
And they're going to lock all other 5 of them in the back until they become collectibles and sell for 100,000.
Yeah.
Well, it's the first one sold for $200,000 for a charity event.
Yeah.
Nice.
And that stupidly set people just thought, oh, it went for $200,000, and it set the precedent on it. And it was just kind of like, no, that's not how this works.
It is how it works. It's called the world.
Oh, the world should be nicer.
Well,
It is a front-wheel drive car,
That is
which is why there's more options for that kind of money.
Being that's front wheel drive, it's got 300 and what, some horsepower?
326.
306.
306?
Although they had it in a dyno, and that was, according to, I can't remember, I think it was a Mustang dyno or something, the brand, but it produced like 294 to the wheels, which means the engine's been underrated.
So around 330, 340 horse. But being it's front wheel drive, torque steer is going to be a big factor in it. I know there's a lot of the electronics with limited slips, braking and all that nonsense, but it's still for the 40,000 plus range, it's not even adequate.
Just go buy a Corvette.
I could buy your era Civic Type R from Japan for like 8,000 to 12,000. Import it and put one of these engines in it and still outperform that one, I bet.
That's the one thing
Really?
I was kind of upset about, is it's been brought up too, is that the Civic Si and a slightly less model, it is significantly cheaper, but they didn't do a detuned version of the Type R motor. They literally made a whole nother K-Series without a turbo,
Yeah.
and gave it like 200, or I think it's 190 something horse for the Si.
So for the amount that you are saving, you could put a turbo kit on it and a tune kit on it and still be up to par with it.
Yep.
Right? Roughly,
Minus suspension and all
give
that
or
stuff,
take,
but
yeah.
it's...
Yep.
I know there's a lot of research and development that goes into it, but it's just kind of... Honda was always... Well, they did the same thing with the NSX. They created a supercar of the NSX. Well, the NSX back in the day was like the affordable supercar, and now it's unreachable.
$300,000 price tag when it should be like 105 or 120,000, which is still a lot, but it's like the Lexus LFA, you know,
Yeah.
$600,000 driving computer.
Oh, Jesus.
But I could be wrong on that price. Am I wrong?
I think it's like... But it's close to like
They're
400,000.
like 400,000 or 500,000. They're not cheap. So yeah, Civic Type R. Let us know what you think of it. How sweet they are. If you've owned one or driven one, let us borrow one.
If you want to let us drive one, we'll
I would
definitely...
actually-
yeah.
You can change our minds on it.
Yeah.
Honda, we're just talking to you.
Okay.
Okay, Brett, so your Honda's been through some turmoil lately.
So, spent all winter putting everything in, welding up all the goof ups that we kind of had. There was a couple frame spots that we had to unweld and re-weld for the bolt just to fit properly. Finally got all the pieces into it, and I got to drive her, and it was glorious. And then, fucking not even a month later, bring it to work, and my boss tells me I got to move my car because they're cutting down trees and cleaning the parking lot, so I moved it from the manager's parking lot to the employee's parking lot right on a side street. And, you know, maybe 3 hours have passed by and I go outside for work and it's fucking gone. And I call the wife and I'm like, oh shit. Call the wife. And she didn't believe me because I called her and I said, you need to come pick me up now. What? Haha, you're funny. She's like, no, my car is gone.
And then she calls me to tell me, like, thanks. Brett's car's stolen. What do you want me to do?
Yeah. She didn't believe me. I had to sit there and I had to get that stern voice finally. I calmed down. I was like, no, you need to come pick me up now. Oh, your car's gone. Yes, it is. So, and then it
Blasted every local forum for almost a week.
Yeah, what was that long?
It was about 5 or 6 days.
So many Facebook pages we went on to.
But, in the end, we did retrieve it. With no wheels.
Steel wheels on it.
Okay. It was not on blocks. That's it. That was a plus.
But all they took was wheels, a turn signal, and ripped the speakers out of the interior, which they ripped the interior apart when it wasn't even bolted in. It could have been bolted right off.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and left the stereo in there. They couldn't get that out.
That's all thanks to your doing.
Yeah, using these safety clips. So you can't just rip it out of the dash.
Why'd you do that? Because in case someone wants to steal it. You ain't going to have to do that 2 months later. They're actually still there yet. Cool.
And then they stole a clipboard, some clothes, and that's it.
So somebody out there in Minnesota is impersonating the postman. Possibly. Or they just are really wearing some janky clothes. You work for the post office? Yeah, I'm a federal employee.
Yeah. But yeah, she was on 3 Steelies and a donut, and we had, 8 lug nuts?
Yeah, 2
on each one.
And it was out of gas.
Yeah, they let it run all night. No, they let it run all night.
No, I was literally going to fill up gas that night.
Oh.
And then they let the battery die, which I'm not entirely sure why.
They just dumped it.
The guy told me that it was in the street running at 3 o'clock in the morning that night.
Oh, really?
When he came out in the morning, he noticed that the ignition was busted out of it, and that's why he posted it.
Well, yeah, thank you to whoever found that, because that's awesome.
We got it back.
That's a plus.
And the K-Series is back there.
Still in the projects of
It's going to go in it. Maybe. Shifty eye. There's something number. I don't know. It might go in this. I don't know. We haven't decided yet.
Welcome to the MR2 life.
Might as well just buy a Honda.
No.
buy the Type R since it looks like a WRX.
No, I thought about it. Everybody's saying no, don't do it. But if you're not going to modify it, there's a 2.3 liter RDX, or the Honda Acura RDX. From 2012 on, uses a 2.3 liter K-Series design with a turbo that produces 245 horse, 260 pounds of torque factory. K-Tune has a reflash of the ECU, get up to like 280 pounds of torque, and they just modify it a little bit, put a freer flowing exhaust on it, which would happen regardless because I'm not an RDX.
Yeah, it's an MR2, so he's got like 3 feet of room to make the exhaust go up.
Yeah, it's supposed to do a U. I probably just go straight out the back. Fuck it, just
right out the top with a tractor flap.
Yes, tractor flap.
Tractor flap.
But there's that, and I was just like, 260 pounds of torque is a lot for even just, a factory engine to be in this car. And I'm like,
have you not looked at the Hellcats lately?
Well,
or any American muscle car? Like 260 is not very much.
Well, compared to the weight of the car.
Forget you import guys.
I'm giving you shit. Continue.
So Brandon's gone full muscle American. No problem, more V8, yeah.
As I'm driving a 240 SX.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
But that's probably not going to happen because there's just money that I don't have. But if I find a crashed RDX, it's coming here tomorrow.
Just get an SW12 or SW20 and then get rid of this one and you're all good.
I want to drive this one forever.
Cheesecake.
No.
Okay.
Get rid of it.
I'm in too far just to get rid of it. I'm in too deep.
There's a hole. You can Fred Flintstone it.
Oh.
It's weight reduction right now. But if you miss, you will cut your leg off.
Yeah.
Miss the gear. Starts dragging you out of the seat, just rips you underneath the car. Like,
gosh.
okay.
He said, "Raise my foot, slipped in the clutch." Yeah, so did mine. You're just missing a foot. But K Series is out.
Yep.
You need to buy parts to get it in there.
Yep.
And
We have a Cusco roll cage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Cusco bolt-in roll cage that won't do anything, but it'll protect it and look pretty.
It'll do stuff.
Looks pretty.
It looks pretty.
Just kidding. It's a safety feature. It's good.
It's a safety feature.
It's gonna be really annoying when you're in your blind spot.
Yeah.
So
It's a Honda, dude. There's like no blind spots. It's all glass. It's got a big hatch in it that like coats the whole entire back, and like a big window and a tiny window.
That's why I love my hatch.
You look left and you're gonna see a little B-pillar bar right by the B-pillar, and you can look past it.
no,
Joe.
no,
No.
Are we gonna do a half cage in yours? Just like a little roll bar?
fuck no. I'm doing a full cage if I'm gonna do it. She's going all the way
There's
through.
no room for it.
Yeah, there is.
True.
You just gotta. There's little vents in the where the speakers go. You just put the fucking poles go straight through that. No more speakers in that location. And then it goes through to the front. It goes to the core
point, you don't
support.
need
And it comes on the back. But I said at that point I won't fucking need them. But I thought about it. I can just go full tube frame now. I'm already cutting most of my floor out. I'm like fuck it. Brandon, updates on your cars.
Sold all of them except for the 240.
What did you sell?
The 73 Datsun. How many cars have I had since then? 73 Datsun. I still have my RV. I now own an 88 Mustang. I don't even remember where we left off at. I sold 2 other Datsuns, a 260 and a 280Z.
Yeah.
Those were in there. But the 240SX is still around. It has not gotten any progress. The 88 Mustang is a money pit because it's a Ford.
Any Drake car is a money pit.
Any X-Dray car that some hillbillies threw together in a barn to sell it's a project. But that one should be fun. It's almost all the way done, except for I just pulled the transmission out of it. And now I'm in need of a new C6 transmission. But other than that, nothing else has really changed. I bought some really expensive fancy Workmeister SP1 wheels. Or S1 technically for Meister, they're not SSRs.
Where are those?
Those are in my basement,
Why
not
not?
on my car.
Why are they not in the car?
Because
Those
they're
are
worth as
expensive.
much as my car is.
They're expensive.
And I don't want to drift them into a cement barrier.
I wouldn't see why.
I mean
I mean-
they're rebuildable, but
They're
for
rebuildable.
300 bucks a lit, that's a little expensive versus $100 a wheel. That one still needs the turbo kit in it and the clutch in it and all the other suspension parts.
Still in the clutch?
I haven't done anything to that car yet.
God damn, let's get on this.
I was trying to do donuts the other day in the rain, and I couldn't even do donuts in the rain.
Yeah, you need a clutch.
That's how shitty that is.
Why are you not buying a clutch?
I have a clutch in my basement. I just don't have any room to do it because my whole garage is full of other cars.
Oh,
It's like
yeah.
another S14.
Yeah.
Your
You mean my
Civic.
future S14? Oh.
He's
Civic
selling
in
it.
your garage.
I know.
Yeah.
What
What?
price?
There's no Civic in your garage.
Civic's not in my garage. Just the S14's in my garage.
Yeah.
Your Civic's in the driveway.
Yeah.
Son either has his 350Z over or his bike over, and then my truck is not running very well. So everything else is just whatever. And then I got Jade's car back, Impreza. So now I have a full driveway again, and I don't have any room for projects
Get some.
of that.
Get some of that. Bam!
RVs.
Why are we not party busing your RV?
We are. Just probably next year, like everything else.
You need to get that down here so we can start covering it.
Covering it?
Yeah.
What do you mean by covering it?
I don't know. We're like.
I'm gonna graffiti the whole entire thing.
We're
It's
gonna.
be sweet.
I mean, the inside. We're gonna make it decked out.
Oh yeah, as long as you keep the bathroom in it, I don't care what we do.
Granite countertops.
That
Yes, granite countertops.
Just
I'm
make
gonna
it
have-
super
We're
expensive.
gonna home and garden TV the shit out of your fucking RV.
between Tony and I, we talked about at least a 500 horsepower 350 small block in it. It's got the turbo 400 and the 350 already in it. With open headers, I think that'd be sweet. So you just have a van that sounds like a drag car, so I can actually tow with it. So it's a week old 70 something camper. I don't even know what it is anymore. Gosh, guys.
Where is it?
It's up north in
It's
the
up north.
grandpa's.
We need to go check this out.
It's behind the shed.
I can bring it down one day, just leave it at your house. So when she kicks you out of the house, you just go sleep in the camper.
Deal. Let's put it outside here. What are you doing? I live here.
No, other than that, yeah, that's going to get a stripper pole. It's going to get at least 2 beds in it. And a lot of lights and an awning so we can actually park a car underneath it and work on it when it's raining. But stripper pole is mandatory. Sorry to all the children watching this.
They don't even know what a stripper pole is.
Except far as they
Fireman Poe.
Yeah, there you go.
They'll probably understand what it is when they're 18 and they can't have any money. Yeah, no. Bathroom has to stay. Water and shower needs to stay. Everything else works. Has air conditioning. Has a refrigerator. And it needs new tires. So it needs like maybe $4,000 worth of work to make it perfect. Like everything else on my cars, about $4,000, it'd be just sweet.
Dude, I feel you.
Yeah, $4,000.
$4,000. This thing is fucking
$4,000 would
awesome.
finish your car. $4,000 would finish my Camaro or my Mustang. $4,000 would finish the 240. $4,000's the magic number. Just give us $60,000 and we would all have finished projects.
Or Type R.
I don't want to type.
Then we
You
can-
give me a crash Type R, I'll pull the motor out of it and do something impressive.
Yeah, you buy a Type R, you total it. We'll buy it for maybe like $1,500. And we'll just take
Sold.
We'll take the
Yes.
engine out of it and then give you the car back. Just like the car came flying out in the accident, so you get more money back from insurance. They'll probably fully coverage it anyways, because nobody can have $60,000 to buy a Type R. At least most Honda boys. Because at that rate, they could buy an NSX, original NSX, or an S2000, or a proper car.
Boo.
I'm not saying your Civic's improper, just like Joe was saying, for the price value, there's a lot more out there. Way more out there.
I know, but I like my Honda.
Like, you can get a base Z51 Corvette for like, starts at $55,000. And you're going to walk away with a couple options. It's not a Z06,
What is
but
it?
you'll walk away with like $62,000, you have a decked out car.
Yeah. And the new Chevy Camaro ZL1, or the ZL LE1,
Yeah.
that one's like almost probably like 80,000 now, and it's the fastest Chevy out on the Nürburgring right now. It's faster than the ZL6s.
Yeah,
and that's like 35,000 more than the Camaro.
until next year when the new Z01 comes out.
Yeah.
That's why they're
It's a
holding
pissing
back.
race, like everybody. It's a pissing
Yeah.
race.
The ZR1, they're claiming, like, it's already... Like you said, the Camaro took the Nürburgring for Chevy, for the fast car, and of course you can't have your pure sport beaten by something that's lesser. So they're like, yeah, we're going to up the crap out of this. So I'm expecting like 700 horse out of a ZR1 and keep going with it.
I still want an ACR Viper. I mean,
No.
yes.
No.
Yes. This is demonic. That was a demonic no.
No.
Sorry.
We don't need dead Brandon. I think it's funny as I was actually reading, you talk about, the reason the Viper this is so scary is there's top 5 cars that are going to kill you or that want to kill you. There's a
Viper's
video.
the number one.
Viper's there because it's just, if you don't know how to control it, it's going to fly off. And that's with any car.
No ABS.
Yeah.
No traction control. It's you and like 800 horse. And
But-
with 12-inch wide tires, 12-pot front brakes, where you touch the brakes, they lock up, so it sends you into a spin. Or you give it gas out of a corner and it sends you into a spin. Or you go over a bump and it turns into a spaceship, but then you just go flying through the air. I want one for that reason.
That'd
Exactly.
be interesting to see.
I'm not afraid. No, it'd be interesting.
I've driven one. Never drove it. I grannied the hell out of it. They got me to drive it. I'm like, nope.
Here's the thing, I don't have the money to cover this if things go wrong.
When your house is worth more than mine, or when your car is worth more than my house,
Yeah.
sorry, but I'm not going to drive your car. I'll keep it in second and scare myself in second. That's about it.
And for this segment of the podcast, Petrol Box.
Can you see from there?
Yeah, it was just not.
Oh, you got a seed from there. Petrol box. I get this. How much is this a month? It's like.
We have anywhere from like 20 up to like $50.
I think we got the $50 one.
It's a $50 Petrol box, monthly subscription.
At least I want to say it's the $50 one.
Yeah, she got the better one, which comes with different things, like more shirts and other random
Yeah,
things.
I usually get a lot of shirts, which is kind of
Do you even wear them?
Yeah, actually.
Okay.
I haven't been wearing them recently, but I do wear them.
James been getting the tuner crate, so.
Oh, Jesus. How big is that one? Is it the same size?
Yeah, same thing.
Same thing, just
Different
bigger stuff?
Yeah, they tend to collaborate with YouTube fans.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, did not know that. Alright, so, first things
Dude,
first.
nice.
This is why I like the Petrol box other than the other one.
We got the wheel cleaner full effect.
From Sonic? Is that what that is?
Sonax.
Sonax.
Oh, dude, this is the stuff that turns red.
Is it?
Yeah.
I want to use that then.
This will, it's a mini version of it.
Dibs! That's mine.
But it turns red with the.
I know, because he cleans his wheels with everything. We got a couple of coupon stuff. Alright, then we got a magnetized flashlight. No, I lied. It's not a magnetized flashlight.
Yeah, it is.
So there's an LED magnetized
Magnet.
flashlight.
Oh, it is. Yeah, there you go. That's what I was looking at. Flex light. These aren't too bad.
Got a nice, so I can open it and when you can show it.
Sure. There's a little snitch right there. Then we got a little car smelly thing. Smells like a
Car smell.
I don't know, fallen out spark plug? I don't know.
yeah, it smells like freshly cut spark plugs.
That's sweet.
I don't know. It just
For all you Japanese fanboys, your JDM, get your JDM on.
and you got the magnet that they give. It's usually this one's a Jeep.
Jeeper, yeah. Wrangler.
Yep, that's a little. I can't speak right now.
Magnet.
Yeah, there you go for your fridge.
Fridge magnet.
There you go, refrigerator.
Fridge magnet.
I was thinking of refrigerator magnet, and then you got your little magnet cup that you throw your little stuff in.
Parts
Little
tray.
swirls and yeah, it's really small though.
Yeah.
Hey, when you're
Are you
underneath
gonna
the
turn
car,
into a vendor?
Chili crack corn and I don't care.
Ooh, sucker! Yes.
That's what he's excited about, the sucker.
Fuck yeah! I forgot about this.
this is why I like the Petrol box over the other one, because they tend to send more actual user-friendly items versus, I'm not saying tuner crate isn't bad, but that's more of a get your game on kind of style. This is actually like, you do work
Stuff
on
you
cars.
use.
And then when you do these monthly ones, they actually ask for your shirt size, and they give you petrol box or shirts that are actually of size.
Take the sucker out of your mouth and speak.
Fuck you.
So what does it show in the back?
Respect, and it's 240 with a Camaro.
Really? So my old school lifestyle. Yeah. Legit. My old 180 and then Camaro.
Yeah, that's the thing. We always promote respect.
No, you don't. You guys
Yes.
hate my fucking Honda.
No one
Never
said
once
that.
said we
Nobody's
We just make fun of it because it's classy.
We make fun of
This
this
is
MR2 because it's an MR2. We still like it.
You guys hate my Honda. I know you do.
I hate like,
And then the other shirt is a petrol box. It says, "Show me your box."
Show me your box.
and that's what we're doing. We're showing
Show
you
me your
a
box. And these shirts are really fucking comfortable too.
Are they Fruit of the Loom or what company they go through? I know they used to. Doesn't say. Probably.
Tearaway tag. Tooltex.
T-shirt, bro.
Extra large Tooltex.
Dude, you're fat. Let's see how bright we can get it. Boom.
It's pretty nice.
Not too bad.
Is that only one level? Oh, there's different levels.
Go with that top one. That's what you did.
Oh, there's a top one. So we got a top one.
And it's got the little hanger hook on it too.
Yeah, we got high, low, and a top light.
Nice.
With a flip out light, so you can actually hang it from your earlobes if you got gauged ears for when you go jogging.
Just for when you go jogging at night.
How sticky is it? Stick it on your MR2. I don't want to stick it on your MR2. That's not very magnetized.
Subpar in the magnet.
Oh, does it tilt? It looks like it tilts.
Yeah, it tilts.
Oh, sweet. Yeah,
It's a
tilty
flex light, but it doesn't stick very well.
Yeah, the
It's one flaw is that when you tilt it this way, you lose your power button. You go this way.
and then you can turn it the other way.
Yeah, it's like, how do you turn it off?
So we showed you our box on the Petrol box.
I showed you my box.
We showed you our box from the Petrol box.
fish and they ran. Petrobox. They always put those in there. I don't know
Shake.
what was the signatures are though.
Probably the people that run it. The owners.
Obviously, but what's the names?
Jeff, Dano, and Amir. There's an A, a J, and a D. I don't fucking know.
Dano, and Petrolbox, get yours today.
So that's a wrap. See you guys next podcast. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.
Bye.
Bye. Comment down below.
Okay.
Okay, Brett, so your Honda's been through some turmoil lately.
Well, I was thinking, I was like, well, are we actually going to do this?
It has?
It has.
Oh, it's recording.
Let's go.
We got Type R covered.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. That looks like an Impreza.
I'm leaving that. We got Type R covered. Looks like an Impreza. Next!
And now we're doing a Petrolbox.
Touch my stuff. Ready?
Alright.
That's a wrap! Oh wait, that's her. That's her does that all the time. If you ever